on board then with Sasaki on the 71 bike. Oof, just was it clipping the curb there on the inside? Drama indeed then. He goes through the gravity. He's been very, very fortunate actually to be able to remount this bike and get it back to pit lane. How, well, I suppose you could say really fortunate. Look at that, he's trying to whack the right handlebar and the throttle back into position.
That's
he's
turn 6, I think. He's
left gloves flapping around. We can still see there on those live shots on the grid. Oh, lights out, and we are racing
Sasaki's
here in Mandalika. Ayumu Sasaki's got a problem. He's drifting backwards on that damaged liquid moly machine. Moreira's made the perfect launch from pole position. He'll get the drop on the field as the attacker on the brakes into the first corner. So let's have a look further back then. There is Sasaki. Everybody else was already moving, and Sasaki was still sat there, wasn't he? Parked in that 11th place on the grid. It was pretty fortunate actually that he did get going at that moment in time, because that could have been really nasty. As we can see inside the Liqui Moly Husqvarna garage, they obviously thought there that Sasaki had some major problem that was going to potentially rule him out for the Indonesian Grand Prix. At the moment, he is still circulating in 19th place.
Fastest lap of the Grand Prix to the debutant, RB Aditama, the Indonesian, the wild card, started from 15th on the grid, and he is the fastest rider on circuit. He's in this leading group, just 1.3 seconds off the race lead. Here is the debutant, RB Aditama, still running in 12th place. He was passed on that last lap by Jose Antonio Rueda, but Aditama is learning from the best here as Ana Carrasco is helped away from the scene of her crash at turn 10. You can just see the 93 of Aditama right at the back of this tree. The rookies go side by side as Vaya tries to get at the inside of Alonso, had to give up that one. Here goes Holgado. He's been shaping that up for quite a while, and he just eases up the inside of Jaume Masia. So we're getting a good idea here as he says to Jaume Masia, follow me.
So you're not going to get close to Holgado through turn 16. Colin Vire on the inside then of Alonso and Masia. There was contact there, wasn't there, between Alonso and Moreira, but how great was that overtake? A double overtake by Vire in turn 16. He made it look easy, it certainly wasn't, but brilliant stuff by the Dutch teenager.
Holgado was definitely on the inside of the corner there. So
he's got to be careful because at the end of the previous lap he was off the curb and exceeding the track limit coming out the last corner. So Race Direction are going to be keeping a very close eye on this one, because without any question there, Holgado was way off the circuit.
He's way off the road, to be fair. Yes. Moreira was right on the outside of the curb as well, so there wasn't an awful lot of room for Holgado to get through that.
Holgado is going to be moving out the podium here. A long lap penalty for the shortcut on the previous lap, and this is just playing into the hands, isn't it, of Masia, with Sasaki not potentially scoring points here today. So here into the long lap penalty then for the shortcut comes Danny Holgado.
Here comes Holgado then. How many is he going to take there into turn number 10? Furasato and Alonso all moved aside.
Holgado has got another long lap penalty. Obviously exceeding track limits, I guess, was it?
Must have been. We saw him go wide there on the outside of 12. So Danny Holgado, who's just undone all that time lost, has now got another one. He's about to take the lead of the race, would you believe?
Holgado then on the road in third place, and he's not come for the long lap penalty, so he's going to take the post-race time penalty here. Moreira, though, it is that leads into the final sector. Alonso second, David Munoz third. But did Diogo Moreira, though, exceed the track limit on that last lap? Through the final corner we go. David Alonso trying to find a way through on the inside of Moreira. Out of the final corner we go. And Diogo Moreira, is he going to hold off Alonso? Will he hold off Munoz? Moreira takes the victory in one of the most memorable Moto3 races we have ever seen here in Mandalika. It was pure Moto3 madness, wasn't it? Moreira over the line, takes his first career victory. Incredible. This is the late drama then. On the last lap we saw this and we thought, well, yeah, of course it's an automatic drop position, but he did lose that position.
Holgado steams through on the way into turn 10, so I don't think Diogo Moreira dropped that position. He had it taken from him by Holgado. That in the end won Moreira the race, didn't it?
I wonder if he did. It looked like he gave Holgado so much space there. I just wonder if he thought, okay, if I do win this race, I know there's a penalty coming my way, so he left Holgado so much room.
If you love MotoGP videos, like and subscribe.